So Branchmester's mind is already going to how can they get this back, and there's very few better options in all of Major League Soccer than Raul Ruiz when you need a goal.
Well, Ruiz missed a lot of the season so far through injury, but still 2 goals on the year. Second leader as the ball goes to the right-hand side. It's near side to right. Jackson Reagan out to Alex Roldan. Comes back to Jackson Reagan as the Sounders looking to find that equalizing goal as they trail here at Lumen Field. 1-0 against San Jose. Ball goes from center to left. Leo Chu with Paul Marie. Marie stands him up well. Leo Chu collects the ball though, comes inside. Plays the ball, Rusnak, top of the box, got some space. Top of the box, left foot, driven, blocked. San Jose come away with it. Oriaga headed into Tevez. Tevez finds the ball to Alex Roldan. Sounders now playing from behind, as we mentioned. 1-4 after conceding first. Their only win is Sporting Kansas City. As Alex Roldan comes inside, off the right touchline to the middle to Rusnak. Difficult ball to control. San Jose picks the pocket of Rusnak. As Montero tries to clip the ball all the way across Espinosa on the far side to right. Comes back to Stefan Frei. One-touch pass into Reagan, right in front of the San Jose bench. Goes to Atencio. Switch the point of play from center to far side to left. Ladero hanging out on the left-hand side. Collects the ball into a bear. Good one-touch to Leo Chu on the left channel towards the end line. Collects the ball. Challenged by Marie. Goes down. Nothing given by the referee. We've seen them given by the referee on the Sounders.
And that's the issue. I have no issue with that not being called a foul. But when you spend the entire evening calling it, especially the other way, and it happens there, just be consistent. And so the fans obviously voicing their displeasure. Yes, this little tree goes down a little bit easy, no problem. But it's happened multiple times, and each time there's been a whistle, except on that occasion.
Well, Sounders FC Soccer is presented by Providence Swedish, official healthcare partner of Sounders FC. Sounders, they give the ball away. It's Alex Roldan right in front of the Sounders bench, but as quick as you like, Roldan gives the ball away. San Jose come away with it. Jackson Ewell, middle of the field, out to the right-hand side to Espinosa. Pressure from Nuhu. Back to Marie. Back to Espinosa. San Jose looking comfortable in possession. Sounders still dominate, 60%, but San Jose got the most important statistic, and that's the goal. The opening goal by Ebobisi in the 48th minute. As Troko comes off his left-back position, comes inside to Montero. Good quick combination to Bobisi, falls to the ground. Sounders come away with it. Atencio into the center. Ladero now plays the ball back to Atencio. Right channel towards the top of the box. Sloppy ball again to a bear. Cleared by San Jose. It's going to roll out of bounds in front of the Sounders bench. A bit more tempo now for the Sounders as they try to find this equalizing goal. Rusnak to Atencio to Roldan, right channel. Tevez inside the box, back to Rusnak, 25 yards from goal. Goes left to Leo Chu, top left corner of the box. Support by Ladero, comes in. Right foot, it's a good save by Daniel. It was Leo Chu. Saved by the goalkeeper for San Jose, but the Sounders come away with it with Alex Roldan. Good sustained pressure by the men in Rave Green. To Tevez, right side, blocked by Troko. Sounders throw it.
It's a good response by the Seattle Sounders, though. Going down the goal early in the second half, the game now settling into the pattern I expect to see until the Sounders, if and when they find a goal. The entire game in the San Jose half, lots of crosses into the box. Rusnak, Ladero dictating play, but so far just haven't been able to really generate really good clear-cut goal-scoring chances.
Ball on the right-hand side with Roldan, flipped inside to Rusnak. Got a little time and space, top of the box, left foot, driven in, blocked by Beeson. Montero comes away with it for San Jose. Challenged by Hebert, free kick Sounders. Jackson Ewell stays down. And we see a little movement on the bench. It's like Raul Ruiz, as Steve Zakwani had mentioned. Raul ready to come out. Tevez comes out and looks Reed Baker-Whiting. He's going to shift to the right back spot. Alex Roldan going to shift up to right midfield. Hebert comes off, and on comes Rui Diaz. And with that, we're going to throw it down to Michelle.
Yes, with these 3 match weeks, you can understand that it's all about maintaining amount of minutes. getting healthy legs and rotating players as you gear up for, obviously, the stretch of matches in such a short amount of time. That was what the move here with these two players coming in is, but head coach Brian Schmetzer also tells me that with Raul Ruidiaz, he has been cleared. He has been cleared, Danny, for 30 minutes of play as he goes back up to full strength.
Ball on the right-hand side. Alex Roldan whips it across, high and wide, goal kick, San Jose. But again, good build-up by the Sounders. His final execution, not there. Goal kick.
Yeah, but it changes the dynamic. You saw when his name was announced, his number went up on the fourth officials board. The energy, the crowd, they understand what Raul is, and he's a player. He's not going to come in here and get on the ball and start playmaking and make things happen. He'll be on the end of things. So it's a great move also by Brian Schmetzer, moving Alex Roldan up a line, because you need his offensive ability, his crossing. What Alex Roldan can do in the wide areas, not many on the team can give you. And with a fox in the box like Ruidiaz, there's no one better to get on the end of all those crosses. So Leo Chu and Alex Roldan become hugely important to what Brian Schmetzer and his team want to do in those wide areas. And as we've mentioned, once you get good quality balls into the box, there's no one you'd rather have than the number 9, Ruidiaz, who's just come in.
Fox in a box. I'm going to put that one down. San Jose come away with it, with Rodriguez out to the right-hand side to Yule. But Miru reads it well, plays it down the line to Leo Chu. Can he save it? He does. It goes past Marie very well. Good feed by Leo Chu. Running towards the end line. Options available. Ruidiaz, top of the box. Strike by Ladero, high and wide. He's asking for a clip. Referee gives nothing. Goal kick, San Jose.
Okay, has he changed his mind? No, he hasn't.
Looks like the assistant referee standing on the corner flag.
I mean, that's a deflection as clear as day. Brian Schmetzer's face has been used. I mean, there's been some baffling decisions here today. It was great play by Leo Chu. Let's not forget that. Tries to find Ruidiaz. It deflects to Ladero, and we'll see a replay here. I mean,
it's like
you can't. And the assistant called for a corner, yeah.
With the referees 5 yards from Ladero's shot.
That is
right in line.
Very poor
I
decision.
wonder what they look at sometimes. Ball on the right-hand side. Sounders with Alex Roldan. Baker White tries to find the ball inside with a one touch, but the San Jose come away with it. Montero tackled well by Roldan. Got to be a little careful, but timed it well. It's on a yellow card as the Sounders come away with it now. Sustained pressure. Leo Chu around Marie easily, but Espinoza uses experience. And it's a corner kick. He was trying to do a Ladero, felt the nudge in the back, nothing given by the referee. Corner kick for the Sounders on the far side, the left. It's going to be an outswinging corner with Ladero, big men up for the Sounders. As the ball gets swung in, top corner of the 6-yard box, flicked up in the air. Ball bounces again, it was Latencio. And it was a chance for Latencio in the 6-yard box, but it's going to go high of Daniel's goal kick for San Jose. But a chance, Steve.
Oh, it's a big chance. And it came from just some hesitation in the San Jose box, because San Jose should be favorite to this ball. And it just stays in the air for a long time. And Latencio took advantage of that hesitation, but got way too much underneath the ball. And listen, from 4 or 5 yards out, you got to be hitting the target there. Disappointing for Latencio.
Well, this copyrighted audio cast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer. As the ball comes out to the right-hand side, this near side, the right, with Baker Whiting back to Reagan, to Arriaga as the Sounders build out the back. Plays it well to Leo Chu, collects it off his chest really well. Down to Ladero, 1-2. Leo Chu chasing the ball down. It's Rodriguez trying to clip it off, and he runs it out of bounds. And I can see it from here. The referee is 16 yards away from the goal. We're 600 yards, it feels like sometimes. Eventually gives the corner kick. Good play by Ladero and Leo Chu. Ball comes in. Ladero cleared by Marie. This news, it collects it 35 yards from the end line. Goes back to Reed Baker Whiting. Rosnak in support. Jackson Reagan in support. Nothing available for Reed as he continues forward. Got some time. Well played by the young man. Maintains possession. Back to Jackson Reagan. Gets it again. Right channel. 25 yards from the end line. Moves forward with the ball. No real pressure from San Jose. Top of the box. Atencio to Ruidiaz. Wonderful shot. Great save. But that's what we've missed from Raul. It was a good combination. Eventually, Atencio knocked it up in the air. And Raul from the angle. Wonderful strike of the ball. Good save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but give a lot of credit to Reed Baker White and a lot of credit. They held onto the ball. It seemed like too long, but he knew what he was doing. Took some really, really good touches. And when I came to Reed Diaz, that's why he's in there. The level of quality in that technique to hit that as well as he did. Goalkeeper matched him on this occasion.
Ball top of the box, Atencio, 25 yards on the left side. Flicks the ball up to Leo Chu. And it was a flick of his right foot. This time it gets cut out by San Jose. They try to find the ball square. Arriaga moving forward, 25 yards from goal. Read well by Rodriguez, but given away again by San Jose. Sounders left-hand side. Leo Chu, far side the left. Comes across the box. Deflected. Sounders corner kick. Remains Sounders 0. Earthquakes 1.
Oh, it's been a great response. Doing everything right now, but putting the ball in the back of the net. The Seattle Sounders, all the possession, all the attacks. San Jose cannot get out of their own half. We just have to find a way to convert one of these.
Brusnak to Ladero. Comes in, top the 6-yard box, a header by Jackson Reagan, easily collected by Daniel. And it's a clash. Referee's asking for a head injury. I didn't see much there. I don't think anybody was asking, but Bobasi stays down, slowly gets to his feet. The training staff of San Jose come on the field, but Steve, the change in mood, both in the crowd and in the stands and on the field when Raul comes on, epitomized by the shot he just had. Good save by the goalkeeper.
There's an expectation that even a half chance becomes a very good chance because it's Raul Ruiz-Diaz. And listen, he may not be as sharp and as fit and as in form as he'd want to be at this stage of the season, but it doesn't really matter with Ruiz-Diaz because he's so good inside the box that you give him any sort of half chance and you have a chance to make things happen, which is why Brian Schmetzer made the move, especially to move Alex Rodon up one line to play on the right-hand side because he wants crosses in the box. San Jose are going to sit deep. They're going to clog up the middle. The space will be wide. Enter Leo Chu, Alex Rodon. They become important. And again, put good balls into the box. Find Raul. Even half a chance is a great chance for a player of that quality.
And Steve, is Reed Baker Whiting sitting on the right back spot? Is it preparation for Saturday as well?
Yes, he needs to get minutes too because Brian Schmetzer knows there's no Alex Rodon. They would have spoken about that at halftime. We're going to look at every other option. We're hoping that Alex's brother Christian will be back. We don't know. We'll see. So he'll have some players coming back, but absolutely Reed Baker Whiting's in contention to take that spot.
Ball goes long by San Jose, but the Sounders come away with it. The second ball, middle of the field, comes from to the far side, the left, with Leo Chu being active in the second half. As he wriggles free of Marie, he's having a torrid time, goes down. Referee puts out his yellow card, and it was just a matter of time. Leo Chu's had his number this second half, wriggled free many times. And the only thing that the right back can do is drag him down. Yellow card for Marie.
Yeah, brilliant from Leo Chu there. A couple of nutmegs, change of pace. And what it does now is it changes the way Marie can defend Leo Chu. You can't be as aggressive as that. And for Leo Chu as a winger, the mentality now is go at him every time. Commit.
Leo Chu to Ladero. Cleared by Rodriguez. It's going to be another Sounders corner kick. Remains Sounders 0, Earthquakes 1, but the Sounders have that bit between their teeth. It's going to be Ladero on the left-hand side, outswinger. The big men are up. Comes in. Middle of the goal. Attacked by Alex Roldan. Cleared by San Jose. Nuhu collects it. Plays it back to Ladero. Single that left channel. Goes down the line to Leo Chu. Defended well by San Jose as they play the ball short. Nuhu all over Montero. Free kick San Jose. Just what they need. Give themselves a little bit of a respite and a breather.
Yeah, we haven't even thought about Stephen Fry for the last 15, 17 minutes or so. Because it's been all one-way traffic down towards the San Jose goal. The Sounders haven't really tested the keeper much outside of the Raul Ruiz-Diaz chance. But doesn't mean there haven't been chances. We're thinking of the Josh Atencio chance that really should have been a goal. You get a sense that it's coming. San Jose so far standing very, very strong. And they need to edge their lineup and start playing the game a bit more in the Sounders half because you can't defend that deep for this long and not concede.
Ball bounces, misjudged by Jackson Reagan. San Jose come away with it. It was Grudso tries to flip the ball to the left-hand side, goes up in the air. They collect the second ball, but the Sounders now picks it up with Ruiz-Diaz looking sharp on the ball already in support of Alex Roldan right in front of the Sounders bench, this near side the right. Back to Baker Whiting, to Reagan, inside to Brusnak. The Sounders now going to build again as San Jose drop back into two banks of four. Left-hand side, ball gets whipped in. Cleared by San Jose. Marie, pocket pick by Chu, blocked by Grunzo. New to Ladero on the left-hand side, back to Rusnak. Comes inside, little combination. Leo Chu, top of the box. Tries to find Rusnak. Eventually cut out by San Jose. They come away with it. Pressure by Arriaga, shrugged off by Ebobisse as Montero supports Jackson Ewell further forward, but it goes left to Kikinovic. It's near side the left for San Jose. Back to Jackson Ewell, to Ebobisse, pressured by Rusnak. San Jose come away with it. Ewell to Montero, pressured by Baker White, back to Troco. Sounders now chasing this game. San Jose have not won, winless in their last 14 away MLS games. So big result for San Jose if it can maintain this 1-0 lead as we get into the 69th minute. The Sounders come away with it. With Rusnak, middle of the field. To Jackson Reagan. To Roldan, inside from his advanced right spot now, playing that right midfield attacking position to Rui Diaz, flicker the right foot all the way across to Leo Chu, left channel, the far side to the left, whips it in, easily collected by Daniel, but good build up again by the Sounders, seems like one.
It is, and just watching that build up and play there, unfold there, Rui Diaz coming a bit deep, and you don't often see that, but did a great job just checking into sort of the number 10 position, plays a really good ball out wide to Leo Chu, and then what he did next is what makes it special. He took off into the box, made a good run, the cross never found him, but the Sounders keep knocking at the door. Lots of crosses coming in. But I'll give credit to San Jose because so far they haven't yielded too many chances. But the Sounders really applying the pressure. This could be it here.
Leo Chu with Ladero out to Rui Diaz, right-hand side, 25 yards from goal, towards the top of the box. Strikes it, saved by Daniel. Well, if Rui Diaz was looking after that hamstring, he's certainly not shown it so far. Two good strikes on goal, two good saves.
Yeah, he looks sharp. He looks sharp. But this one's a bit more from distance, difficult angle. Ball going away from goal. Either side of the keeper, you give something to think about, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. And so Raul Rui Diaz in the end there, not his best strike, but he does look sharp so far.
San Jose picked the pocket of Nuhu with Espinoza, saves it on his far side to right, comes inside, but cheap giveaway by the experienced Espinoza. Rui Diaz to Roldan, Sounders come again. Ladero given away cheaply from Ladero this time. It's not like Ladero. But San Jose come away with Grutzo in the middle to Jackson Ewell. Trying to maintain some possession to take a breather as the Sounders have come in waves in the second half since conceding that early goal to Ebobisse. San Jose, the far side, the right, in possession with Kikinovic, Jackson Ewell, mainstay in this team for San Jose. 2017 MLS draft pick. The San Jose have it, then lose it with Kikinovic. It's Reed Baker White on right side, tries to find Alex Roldan. He does connect. Middle of the field, center circle is Alex Roldan, inside from that right advanced midfield position to Ladero. To Roldan, as San Jose get 11 men behind the ball now to defend. Ball goes out to the left-hand side to Leo Chu again on that left-hand side. The far side, the left, defended by Marie. We'll see if Lucha Gonzalez makes any changes. As the ball gets in, deflected off San Jose, corner kick Sounders, remains Sounders 0, Earthquakes 1. As we mentioned, there's going to be a couple of changes. Paul Marie's had a torrid time over the last 15 minutes on a yellow card. We'll see if one of those changes will be for him. It's going to be Mooney and Tommy Thompson. It's going to be the changes. And yes, it's going to be Paul Marie who's going to make way. Tommy Thompson's going to come in and play on that right back spot. Kikinovic comes off. Daniel Mooney is going to come on the field. So he's set up for this corner kick. Slow walk off by Kikinovic. Paul Marie's gone off already behind the goal. Tommy Thompson now full sprint to defend this corner kick for the Sounders. Left hand side. Ladero, out swinging corner kick. Big men are up, top of the box, make their runs. Goes to the top corner, attack. Strike by Latencio, slices it wide of the goal. It was a chance from 18 yards. Goal kick
There've been chances. There've been chances, and if Daniel hasn't worked as much as we think he should, it's because the Sounders finishing has left a lot to be desired. That's a great chance for Atencio. Ball comes out, edge of the box, and just his technique lacking in the end there. But got to give Sounders credit. It's been a great response, applying a lot of pressure, and still a lot of time to go here. And then Brian Schmetzer now also going to his bench.
Well, Michelle, a couple of subs for the Sounders. We're going to throw it down to you.
Yeah, it's great to see Kellen Rowe coming back into the mix. This is his first action since his knee sprain on April 29th against RSL. And we have to remember he's coming in for Nuhu right now at left back. Prior to coming to Seattle, he'd only played the majority of his career at midfield. But he knew that when coming to Seattle, he was going to have to adapt if he wanted to get minutes off the bench. And he has completely adapted. He has seen action at left, left, center, and defensive mid, and even once at left wing since joining Seattle. He said earlier this season that it's great that the team trusts him to step in at any time, and he's proving time and time again they trust him to step in at different positions as well.
Well, the utility man, certainly. We've got a couple of those. Roldan has certainly played a number of positions. Well, hopefully we'll get Christian back for this weekend, and of course our friend Brad Evans, the player that played in a number of positions so well for so many years for this club. As Rowe, it's his first touch, knocks it long, cut out by San Jose, knocked forward by Atencio. It's Muni who's going to play in that right back spot, slide in for Paul Marie, and it's Tommy Thompson on that left midfield position. As the ball goes across the field, given away by Montero with his first touch, fouled by Reed Baker-Whiting. And a couple of tweaks to formation. Lodero's going to drop alongside Atencio in the middle of the field to be more of an offensive midfield threat. And Montero's going to play as the number 10 in behind Rudias.
Yeah, I think it's a way for Brian Schmetzer to get, all his best attacking players right now who are available onto the pitch. Nico Lodero, not his ideal position, but he's done that job many times before. I think it now lets Lodero sort of play make and quarterback from a deeper role. Atencio's role becomes very important because Lodero has the license to attack and join there. Atencio, yes, you can join the attack, but be very aware of defensive transitions to give the center back some cover. Montero, Lodero, Leo Chu, Alex Roldan, Rudias, they have the freedom to go. The rest of the team have to still be careful. You don't want to go down 2-0.
Sounders in possession with Atencio, middle of the field. Good tempo to the game now as the Sounders chase this game as they trail 1-0 against the Earthquakes here at EQC Pitch, Lumen Field. Ball goes to Montero, back to Leo Chu, left-hand side, the far side, the left. Gets towards the end line, cuts it along. Cleared eventually by Rodriguez. Finds Espinosa, but runs out of play. On the far side, the left. As Kellen Rowe throws it in quickly to Arriaga. As the Sounders now are going to build again. Jackson Reagan collects the ball on this near side, the right, in front of the Sounders bench. Baker-Whiting into Alex Roldan. Sits on a yellow card, as we mentioned. Misses the game on Saturday against Portland. So hoping for a little bit of magic out of Alex in his final 15 minutes as we get into the 76th minute here at downtown Seattle. Sounders chasing that equalizing goal as they collect the ball. Top of the box with Lodero inside to Montero. Inside the box, clipped to the back post. And on it was Rowe is blocked. Looking for the push. There was a chance for the Sounders. Blocked eventually by San Jose and cleared.
It's really good football by the Sounders. Look, Nico Lodero with the pass that gets Freddie Montero in. And Freddie does a great job here. Thought about the shot, delayed. Puts in a very good ball. And what a run by Rowe. Good header. That's very well defended by San Jose. But the pressure keeps mounting.
Pressure from Mooney on Rudias. Gets the end line, cuts it back. Stays in bounds. Montero tries to collect it. Pressure from the Sounders. He wriggles free. Founds the ball to Espinosa on the far side, the right. Clips it into Yule. Pulled back. It's Lodero, top of the box. Fouled by Gruzzo. He's going to call the earlier one from Jackson Yule. Yellow card in Yule. The second foul was top of the box. The first drag was about 25 yards from goal, and that's where the free kick will go down.
Yeah, and it gives the Sounders another chance to put a quality ball into the box. The service tonight has been okay. You still get a feeling that that's an area the Sounders can improve in. It's definitely an area with room for improvement. Get quality balls into the box. And now, as we approach what would be the final 15 minutes or so, depending on time added on, these moments become more and more crucial. And it's interesting to see Rudias take an interest in this because it is quite far out. But I would not put it past that man.
Well, Daniel so far, the goal for San Jose, made a couple of really good saves. 10 shots for the Sounders, 4 shots on target now is Rui Diaz to play it short right off the training ground to Montero. Not quite sure that's exactly how it was designed, but Kellen Rowe has it, strikes the ball, it's a good shot. Collected well by Daniel. Low to his right, did not fumble it. It was Montero who was close by for the rebound, but he pulled it in safe. But Steve, the Sounders are knocking.
They're knocking. And listen, it's hard to be pleased when you're behind, but Brian Schmitzer has to be happy with his team's response. They've responded very well. Very well. And I don't like this from Daniel. The referee's got to get involved because he's made that save and it's taken 30 seconds to get the ball up the pitch and out of his hands. And listen, if that time's added on later on and we get 8 minutes added on, no complaints. But the ref has to either manage that now or punish them later.
Michelle, we're going to throw it down to you.
Yes, I've got an update on the conditions down here. Since about the 50th minute of this match, wind has massively picked up here down on the pitch.
Ball down the right-hand side, inside the box. Reed Baker-White towards the end line. Clips it up, and it's Rui Diaz is wide. It was a chance for about 10 yards. It was a good ball over the top. Reed Baker-White had found the ball towards the end line. Clipped towards Rui Diaz. It's a little rustiness, puts it wide, goal kick San Jose, but Michelle, we're going to throw it back down to you.
Yes, I was mentioning that the wind has massively picked up, moving mostly from east to west as opposed to north to south, but the gusts have been so large, I should say, that I'd be curious on your thoughts if you think that factors in at this point in the match into crosses like what we just saw, long shots and corner kicks, just because of the wind having a factor and on the legs and the rest and kind of the stamina of these players.
Michelle, if I answer that personally, for me, anything cold or wind or rain always bothered me. But I would say in terms of the game, and yes, I think for the guys, once you're out there, you're running around, it's not too much of a factor. It just depends how high balls, goal kicks, set pieces, it can have an impact on that angle. But in general, in this part of the world, I think we're used to it.
For growing up in England,
yeah,
is that why you came over to America?
Yeah,
didn't like the rain, didn't like the wind?
I thought I got away from it, and then I came to Seattle. So.
San Jose pick it up. Sounders pick the pocket to come again. Left-hand side, the far side to left. Kellen Rowe comes inside to Montero. Strikes the ball, and it's low and hard. Good save by Daniel. It's going to roll out for a corner kick. The Sounders. There was a speculative shot by Montero from all of 30 yards out, but he had to make the save.
He did, but I don't know whether he's been that convincing to me, Daniel. It's come from a very long way. Sees it the whole way. Yes, it moves a bit as a bounce, but keep shooting it for the Sounders.
Ladero, left-hand side. It's going to be an outswinging corner kick. The referee has to organize the players as Ibobasi, Mooney. Challenging the Sounders. The ball comes in. Top corner of the 6-yard box. Cleared by Rodriguez. Kellen Rowe back to Ladero nicely, left-hand side, clips it, middle of the goal. As Leo Chu goes up, ball bounces around. Strike by Alex Roldan, blocked by San Jose. Another chance for the Sounders. And San Jose continue to defend their goal well. As they maintain possession, this near side to left, pressure from Alex Roldan. Cleared by Grotto, down the line. Espinoza holding off Baker Whiting well. Back to Tommy Thompson. To Bobasi, back to goal. San Jose building well out the back. Crosses halfway line. To Bobasi, down the line to Espinoza. Baker Whiting collects the ball well in the bottom right corner here as we look at it. This near side, the Sounders right. Plays that bounce for San Jose. Throwing. No rush by Tommy Thompson.
No, they'll take their time. They'll walk to every set piece, every throw in. They'll take their sweet time. San Jose, as the clock ticks down, we enter the final 10 minutes or so.
It's going to be Treco and Tommy Thompson, this near side, the left, deep in the left corner for San Jose as they Sounders press, and it's Atencio and rolled on. They come away with it. Ladera playing in that central midfield position now. Atencio. Back to Jackson Reagan. Good pressure from Ibobasi. Goes to Stefan Fry. Difficult ball, but Sounders come away with it. It was pressure from San Jose, and the Sounders come away with it well. Good composed possession, getting out of pressure. As the ball sits on the far side, the left, with Rui Diaz trying to find the game now. Collects the ball, plays it into Arriaga. Shifts it from center to right. Jackson Reagan more advanced now on this right-hand side. To Ladera, back to Reagan. Reed Baker Whiting in support. Ball gets clipped to the far side. Espinoza read it well, came back, cleared the ball. Cushion headed by Atencio, and the Sounders come again on this near side, the right channel, 25 yards from the end line with Jackson Reagan. Back to Atencio. San Jose holding their line, top of the box. Montero drifts away, ball top of the box to Rui Diaz, cleared eventually by Mooney. But only to Jackson Reagan as the Sounders come again. In waves now as they try to find this equalizing goal. 14 shots on the game so far. Atencio now 25 yards from goal. To Ladero. Dominating possession with 65%, but need to find chances. Leo Chu towards the end line. Inside the box, clips it back. Collected easily by Daniel. Frustration from Montero, from Rui Diaz. Too easy. Eventually Daniel collects it for San Jose.
Yeah, and that's still an evolution of Leo Chu's game. I think every young winger sort of goes through it. Beats his man very well. In that occasion, there's no need to lift the ball. You're in the box. This is a piece of skill. It's fantastic. He's been great all night. Take nothing away from that. But those moments just call for quality. You've got to find a way to pick out a teammate or at least put the ball into an area where San Jose have a tough time defending it. Throwing it up to the goalie's hands, it bails San Jose out.
Montero, far side the left, comes inside to the middle to Kellen Rowe, gets challenged, finds a way to get the ball forward. Ladero, little nudge off the ball, inside the box, collects it, top of the box. Kellen Rowe, back to Ladero. To Montero, tries to find Rowe again. Sounders come from Arriaga, switch of the play to this near side, the right. To Baker Whiting, clips him with his left foot. And it's cleared by Mooney for a Sounders corner kick. Could have let it go, but didn't.
Yeah, and we're happy to see that. San Jose right now being their own worst enemy. They're defending very, very deep, encouraging the pressure to come from the Sounders. And it's been coming, just missing that final piece for the moment.
Ladero, corner kick on the left-hand side. Outswinger comes in, top corner of the box. Clips over the top, goal kick. For Sounders fans, if Sounders FC scores any time after the 88th minute during a home match, you'll have the chance to win free LASIK surgery from Sharp Vision, Modern LASIK and Lens. Sign up today at soundersfc.com/laserfocus. As we're in the 86th minute here at EQC pitch, Lumen Field, 93.3, KJR FM. Sounders trail 1-0 to their West Conference rival, the San Jose Earthquakes. This 77th game between these two clubs, dating back to May 1974. What could be considered the oldest rivalry down the West Coast. As San Jose give it away cheaply, Atencio collects it across the halfway line, runs forward, plays the ball over the top to Baker Whiting towards the end line, whips it in with his right foot. Collects well, cleared by San Jose. And it was a foot left in by Atencio. Referee's going to pull him across. Nothing more than a bad time challenge. And again, yellow card. It just feels, Steve, the referee's just giving them out.
Yeah, I think in that moment, it's Atencio. Is it a genuine attempt to play the ball? Absolutely. He's a little bit late. No need for a card there. San Jose will take the free kick happily. Gives them time to eat some more seconds off the clock. Edge the ball up. We're going to start seeing them try to play the corners a bit more, waste time. There's activity on the San Jose bench again, trying to get some fresh legs out there. But for the Sounders, they've done everything you can do but score since going behind.
Well, we mentioned against New York Red Bulls, the Sounders are tied now in MLS for the most points at home, with 436 points at home since 2010. And boy, would they want to try and add to that total today as they trail 1-0 against the Earthquakes. Sounders were first in the Western Conference coming into tonight's game. San Jose were fifth. But it's the Sounders that trail as we approach the 90-minute mark. Sounders made their moves. Rui Diaz on the field, Montero on the field. Alex Roldan sliding higher. in that advanced right midfield spot. Ladero still on the field, playing alongside Atencio. As Jackson Reagan whispers in the referee's ear, just to remind him that the minute or two that's been wasted by San Jose should certainly be added onto the clock. And we'll see what that extra mile stoppage time is when the board goes up in just a minute or two. As the ball goes to Bobasi, held off well in front of the San Jose bench, but Sounders come away with a throw. It's Baker Whiting back to Jackson Reagan, to Arriaga, as the Sounders now build again. Dominated possession in the second half with 67%. As the ball goes into Baker Whiting, to Atencio. Down the right-hand side, flicks the ball up to the back post. Finds eventually Leo Chu, who's going to save it on that far side to the left. Challenged by Mooney. Rolls the ball across, finds Ladero, left corner of the box. Kellen Rowan's support, comes in on his preferred right foot, whips it in, clipped over. It's going to be a corner kick for the Sounders. 22 shots for the Sounders in this game. 17 in the second half, that was the 18th. As they come again for the 9th corner kick. There's Montero now, this near side to right. As San Jose going to make a couple of late changes, burn off a few more seconds of the clock. The referee is going to encourage the San Jose players who are going to be subbed out to go off the field. Looks like Montero, Jackson Ewell. We'll see who the players are who are going to come on the field as the Sounders step up. It's going to be Buda and Baldissimo. Sounders have it. Baker Whiting in support. Montero clips the ball in. Challenged by Jackson Reagan. Clatters into Tommy Thompson. Ball drops to the top of the box. Eventually cleared by Ibobasi. Knocks it high and long. And Stefan Fry collects the ball. Plays it to Baker Whiting on the right-hand side as the Sounders come again. 11 men behind the ball for San Jose as the ball gets clipped to the Montero inside the box. Headed clear by Troco. It's going to be another Sounders corner kick, this near side to right.
And it's got to be a route one, direct stuff now for the Sounders. Get the ball into the box, force turnovers.
Ball comes in, headed clear again by San Jose. They've stood tall, they've stood strong so far. Ball goes to the back post. Headed inside, eventually finds itself to Kellen Rowan. The extra mile stoppage time is 5 minutes. The ball goes into the box. Leo Chu inside left channel, clipped to the back post, collected by Daniel. And he falls to the ground. As I mentioned, the extra mile stoppage time is 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the Sounders to find this equalizing goal as they trail 1-0 to the Earthquakes. This score update is presented by Providence Swedish. Daniel knocks it high, long to Jackson Reagan as he cushions a header back to Stefan Fry. He's now playing as almost a sweeper in that back of the goal. Hasn't had much to do since Ibobasi's goal early in this second half. As the Sounders come again with Ladero playing in the middle of the field. With Arriaga, center circle, shifts it from center to right. Pressured from Buda. Sounders now trying to find the opening. All they need is that one chance. They've had plenty of possession as the ball goes into Leo Chu towards the end line, flicks it in, and it was Rui Diaz inside the 6-yard box. Couldn't direct it on goal. Goes wide of Daniel's goal. And was that the chance for the Sounders to put a goal on the board? Goal kick.
I mean, there's a collective sense of disbelief here because that's Rui Diaz. And I will say this, the ball does come very quickly. It's a great ball by Leo Chu, but Rui Diaz wasn't able to open up his body fully. That's what he's trying to do. But listen, inside the 6-yard box, that is as good a chance as he can hope to get. Magic from Leo Chu and Freddie Montero to create the chance. That's the second big one that Rui Diaz has not converted. And even a player as great as him, that's why sometimes if you're out of match practice, you don't quite look like yourself. And in that final moment, even a great Rui Diaz missing 2 big chances, that should have been 1-1.
Ball goes long to Rui Diaz, clipped by Rodriguez, cleared by Beeson. As we mentioned, San Jose have given up goals after the 90th minute, given up 8 points so far this season after the 90th minute. So the Sounders will come again with confidence to try and get that goal as it's cleared by San Jose. And Espinoza keeps it in bounds, knocks it off Josh Atencio on the far side, the San Jose right. It's going to be a throw in for San Jose, going to knock some additional seconds off the clock. As Rodriguez goes down, pulled up by Rui Diaz, wasting a few more seconds on the clock. San Jose have won 6 games in Seattle, tied most in MLS for a team coming into Lumen Field. Tied with Sporting Kansas City, who got their win here just a few weeks ago, winning 2-1 as the Sounders now defending again. A throw-in for San Jose. Not what they want right now. They want the ball on the field, on the deck, so they can get it forward and find that equalizing goal. As the ball goes over the end line, Sounders goal kick. San Jose going to work their way back. The San Jose player down on the ground. We'll see who that is. Can't see a number right now. But Steve, for Brian Schmetzer, just another disappointing, frustrating game. Dominated possession, dominating passes, chances on goal, haven't been able to put one away.
Well, I think what will disappoint him is the urgency in the final third only came when they went behind. Because in the first half, possession was good, build-up was good, but there wasn't that sense of urgency of we need to score, we have to score. That only came when San Jose began to drop back and the Sounders had to go for it. So before Saturday, and there's still a minute to go here, but before Saturday, you've got to find a way to play with the urgency, even at 0-0, at 0-0. Can you still be hungry around the box? Can you still be driven? Can you give the fans something to scream about? The football was good at times, but it wasn't effective and deadly in the final third. That determination, desire to really make that run and beat your man to a ball on a set piece, it only came after falling behind. That's what will disappoint him. And for the Sounders, it looks like another home loss with Portland coming to town soon.
In the final minute of 5 added minutes, as Atencio comes away with Kellen Rowe, but it's Espinoza. Oh, foul by Kellen Rowe. Just a bad time, bad place to give away a foul, and that's going to run the final seconds off the clock here. And San Jose are going to come in. They have not won an away game in 14 games, but they come into Lumen Field tonight on what looks like a smash and grab 1-0 win against the Sounders. As fans start to make their way out, they can feel it and sense it. So we pass the 5-minute mark. We'll see if the referee adds another minute or two based on time wasting. And there's the whistle. No added time by the referee. It was a goal by Ibobasi in the 48th minute that gets San Jose the win tonight at Lumen Field. Steve, your final thoughts?
Disappointing, because that's not the way you want to prepare before your biggest rivals come to town. It's another home loss. There's a lot to think about for Brian Schmetzer, because are they playing well enough to win? Yes. But the question now becomes, what is the missing link, especially in that final third?
Wide here, though. Ball whipped into the box near post header. Oh, it's all tied up. This is a goal fest here. It is raining goals in Vancouver. Julian Gressel has just smashed it home in the 18th minute. Who would have thought this would have been going on here inside the first 18 minutes of the game? We have seen 4 goals as the Vancouver fans now go wild. Now, the Dynamo had other chances, but the first half would end 2-2. In fact, Coco Carrasquillo went off the post. But we go on to the second half now, and right off the kickoff again for the second time on this night, the Houston Dynamo get hit seconds in to a half. It's Brian White who puts Vancouver up 3-2. Going right to left, Glenn Davis, Bobby Boswell, ESPN 97.5. Houston Dynamo soccer game on in the second half. Oh, it's off the post. And it's a second effort and knocked in. Unbelievable. Brian White. We haven't even settled in here. And the Dynamo concede again at the beginning of a half here. And it is 3-2 Vancouver.
Yeah, and it's unthinkable to see how the first half started. It was just a simple long ball. Brian White fought for it, and it led to the goal. And same thing happens in the second half. And it was a poor reaction from the center backs to win the ball, and it was a poor reaction for all the defenders to get back and have Brian White beat him to the rebound that came off the post.
Nelson Quinones would get sent off in the second half. Julian Gressel in the 59th would make it 4-2. Couple of seconds to start the second half. Here comes Vancouver. It's basically a 4-on-3 goal shot. Took a deflection. Clark got a hand on it. Second ball is side-footed in by Julian Gressel. It is now 4-2. Vancouver Whitecaps. And you could sense in transition the Dynamo were in trouble here. Sebastian Berhalter, Ryan Gauld would get goals late in this one. That's the final score, 6-2. How quickly can you forget about it? The good thing you mentioned was, Bobby, they've got St. Louis on Saturday, so you're getting right into game mode again.
Yeah, I think it's good in terms of getting back out there with an opportunity. I think it's not great in that you're going to one of the teams that's been on fire in the West, and it's a new stadium. The Dynamo have no experience going to that place, so it's going to be a loud and raucous crowd, and they're going to have to show up. They got to show up and do better than they did tonight, that's for sure.
St. Louis, an expansion team, 5 wins, 2 draws. They have not lost at home. They've got an overall record of 8 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. Dynamo looked really fatigued here in the second half tonight. You got to be pretty concerned here.
Yeah, I think that the first half drained them, and it was a back-and-forth game, and I think that early goal really killed them because then they had to go.
Asa, we'll maybe check that later on, pal, but another win for SKC, so another difficult game. The great thing is that they're travelling, Asa. We're not, for the last little while it seems the Whitecaps have been on the tour bus, if you like. Now teams are coming to us, they're doing that little bit extra travel, which does take its toll, no doubt about it, but we should be well rested come Saturday. Goodness me, next week this time, if we're this happy, we'll be absolutely... I won't need a wee diesel to get me home. I'll be floating home.
SKC picking up a 2-1 win at home against FC Dallas before coming to BC Place here on Saturday, June 3rd. Should be a great game as well. And yeah, the Whitecaps full of confidence right now after this 6-2 result at home. And yeah, they picked up the full 3 points. You mentioned getting 9 points from these 3 games at home. There's 4-game homestand. One of them's the Canadian Championship final against Montreal next week. But of the 3 MLS games, they've started with the 3 points here.
Sticking to that prediction of getting to 9?
Yes, I am. No question about it. We're just watching the Cincinnati, New York City highlights right here on the Apple TV highlight package, and it looks like things are going well for Cincinnati down in New York, obviously, but.
It gives you 20/20 vision into the work we do. And now, you can get $10 off any 17-point oil change. Go to speedyoil.com/save for details. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, where you're in and out and back on the road with full service and total trust. Most vehicles, discount off regular price. See store for details. See website for details on the Total Trust Guarantee.
And then also Rodriguez went down in that game, and the Earthquakes lost convincingly. But St. Louis right now in their own house, that's the one that the Earthquakes had the most trouble with. They now beaten Seattle. They beat LAFC. They played Dallas to a 1-1 draw, and we can make a pretty good argument they probably should have won there as well. So the Earthquakes, while holding on to this fifth place spot in the Western Conference, and with a big game coming up on Saturday against Colorado, I mean, this is how you make a season special. If you can go and get 6 out of 6 points on the road and then come home against a very, very good squad in Philadelphia, who are in third place in the Eastern Conference. They've got 27 points. But you want to do, this is, again, what it comes down to. It's, can you win on the road? Can you get those points? San Jose now with 5 points on the road with their first win tonight and having 2 draws previously. But again, can they turn this road trip into something special? And even if they get a draw on Saturday, I'd still say 4 out of 6 is very, very good. And then you come back home on the 10th when you take on a team like Philadelphia, again, who's going to pose a very, very stark challenge, and you see what you can do next. But again, this was a big, big win for the Earthquakes tonight. I'll be very curious to see what head coach Luchi Gonzalez has to say about it. I know he's going to be very proud of the squad. When you look at the upcoming schedule for the San Jose Earthquakes, at Colorado on Saturday, home versus Philadelphia on the 10th, home versus Portland on the 17th, then visiting Houston midweek on the 21st, before they're back home on June 24th, and then they're at Sanford Stadium on the 1st to host the Galaxy, and another back-to-back with the LAs as they go visit LAFC on July 8th. Back home against Seattle on Wednesday the 12th, another midweek game. Then they visit the Timbers on the 22nd, but I believe that is Leagues Cup. But either way, for the Earthquakes, they have been taking care of their business for the most part. They're not letting games get away from them. They're in every game, and they're beating high-quality opponents. Again, our man of the match tonight is the keeper, Daniel, his best performance of the year. Our play of the game brought to you by Furlong, Jeremy Abobasi, the game-winning goal. We are going to take a break. We'll be back with more post-game coverage after this Earthquakes 1-0 win coming up next.
Experience the unbeatable performance, quality, and craftsmanship of a Decor kitchen. Decor is dedicated to excellence in design, performance, and connectivity, enabling exceptional experiences and inspiration at every touch. Come into Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill to discover the full line of Decor appliances and save up to 20% with a qualifying purchase with their 5, 10, 20 promotion. Visit Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill and start saving on your Decor kitchen today.
A little preparation will make you and your family safer in an emergency. A week's worth of food and water, radio, flashlight, batteries, and a first aid kit are a good start. To learn more, visit safetyactioncenter.pge.com.
During these difficult times, PG&E wants you to know about our CARE program, which can help customers facing economic hardship reduce energy bills. To find out about CARE and other programs to lower bills, visit pge.com/care.
Quakes fans, while Kate Cowell and Christian Espinosa do the scoring on the field, PayPal helps you be the one to score off it. From exclusive deals to seamless checkout, PayPal offers a fast, simple, and secure way to manage your daily financial life. Send money to friends, explore crypto, earn cash back, or buy now, pay later, all just a click away. So as your Quakes take charge on game day, download the PayPal app to take charge of your finances every day. PayPal, the official naming rights and payment solutions partner of the San Jose Earthquakes. See PayPal website for details on our products. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's have a let people pedal those bikes. Interval. Burn. Burn. Come on, burn. Woo!
Performance is more exhilarating on a real road. Introducing the Audi Q5 with a 261 horsepower engine that'll take you 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. Always obey local speed and traffic laws.
Drive off in the new Audi you've always wanted. Visit your Bay Area Audi dealer today to get behind the wheel of yours.
Abbott's Law is a local personal injury.
On that defensive role, when you've probably been a